what is the proper thing to do with to-go orders? Are you supposed to tip? Are you not supposed to tip? I really have no clue. Like, no one's ever talked to me about that, so I don't know.
Am I wrong? That's what I'm saying. Am I wrong for not tipping?
I usually do. Sometimes I'll do like $1 or $2 because I feel bad, and I feel like I have to tip because they're asking. Taking a name, you code at the door. Welcome to the game. Hi guys, welcome back to another car episode.
We're on the road, baby.
So obviously Dear Dilemma is on the road today.
If it's a little bumpy, that's why. Sorry, there's a lot of holes. This town doesn't know how to fix potholes.
And we also are not professional vloggers. Like, we've never taken you guys in the car before, so we don't have a car mount. So I'm holding our tripod. It's actually kind of funny, but we are actually going to be talking a little bit about tipping culture today. And let me tell you guys, I have a lot to say on this topic. So I'm going to let Brooke go first.
Okay, tipping culture. Also, if you guys hear me yell for any reason, I just attract really bad drivers. So just if I do a little, you just ignore me. Anyways, tipping culture. It's so frustrating. What has happened? We have we have gone from like, you just tip your servers, your bartenders, your hairstylists, okay, let's just get started on this. My fiance tattoos, right? Tattoo artist. He rarely gets tipped.
Really? But that's like a service.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah,
do you see what I mean?
People. There's some crazy people.
Anyways, it boggles my mind. I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, I got like tipped today. That was so nice." I'm like, "You don't?" I tip my hairstylist before I knew him, and I got tattoos. I would tip my tattoo artist, hair salon, nails,
eyebrow artist, spray tan person,
all those people that.
That's the thing I don't understand, to be quite honest, is like tipping culture. I do understand. There was a random guy crossing the road with a fishing pole and Brooke got distracted.
Sorry. This is going to be a great episode.
This is going to be a wonderful episode. Anyways, I really think that people that are providing a service, I totally understand tipping, and tipping should be for those individuals.
But I'm going... Where's some dumb places like
Subway,
which
you're
I get
literally
doing
paid to do what you're doing.
They're not a server. They're not making $2.13 an hour. They're making like $10 to $13 an hour or whatever. I mean, Starbucks. I wish you would put that little thing out there in front of my face. I wish you would. What are silly places like that? Like the food, McDonald's, or. Do you want to round up your...
I was just going to say that. Everything is like, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar? Do you want to add
donate
an extra...
to Boys and Girls Club? Okay, is it really going... Now, like, if it's like, my meal's like $7.92, whatever, take the extra change. I don't really care. But if my meal's like $10 and they're like, you want to round up to 11? No, it's $10.
Yeah, and if you do that every single place that you go in one day, or even 1 week, I wonder how much money that actually probably is that you could save. You know? Like, that's a lot of money.
Now, I will say I do be tipping at the milk house. And that is because I'm too lazy to get out of my car to go into a gas station and make me a fountain drink. So I go to the milk house and I do tip there.
Which I think the milk house might be just like a Richmond, Indiana thing. I don't know that people, I don't know if milk houses exist other places.
No.
I don't think they do.
They don't.
So it is like a gas station fountain pump, but they make like special ones.
You just drive, but it's like a little hut and you just drive, it's only drive through only, and then you're like, you can get littered milk, but like, you get bread. You can get all kinds of stuff there, but they make like so many fountain drinks a day. And I'll tip for that because I'm like, you know what? I'm too lazy to get out. You're doing this for me.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
But I'm not tipping. What are some other things that I've gotten recently that I'm like, when they look away, they're like, would you like to tip?
Oh.
No, you can look away all you want. You're not tipping you. Why would I tip you?
I absolutely love McAllister's, but it does kind of bother me that it asks for tipping because I'm like, I get that they bring your food out to you, but they're not like coming and checking on you.
Yeah, that's one where I
for,
question if we tip or not.
Do you want like refills? Do you want this? Do you want that? So all the places that are like Chipotle, Subway, things like that, like I don't understand tipping. Even my husband, actually, he was on one the other day, and I was cracking up because I'm like, we have to put this in our episode. But he went through the Subway drive-through line, and he said that their Turkey Club or whatever. No, not Turkey Club.
You don't know the sandwich?
I think it is the club. Their club sandwich has him in a chokehold, is apparently what he was telling me. So anyways, he's been through this drive-through a lot recently, and there's always this one lady that puts the scanner thing out of the drive-through window and is like asking for a tip. But the other ones just take his card. But she's the one that like always hands it out, and she won't take his card.
Is he like...
And he's like, I'm not going to tip you. Like, I don't get
it. Can I help you with this?
But she's like trying to make him feel guilty for it. I don't know. It's weird.
I think it's insane. I also will stand, because I served, my first job was a hostess at IHOP, and then I turned to being a server. And then I've served at another little like local small business place. So I will stick up for servers that they do need tipped, because they literally make, and it could be different now, but when I was there, it was like $2.13, and then your tips are what you're earning. And I get it, if you have really bad service, like if we've had bad service, you're not getting 20%, but I always try to tip 20%. And I've had some people that are like, no, I only tip like 10% or 5%. And I'm like, but they're like, they're serving you.
Yeah.
Like, so I will stick up for that. However, if you are a bad server,
I still always tip.
I mean,
even if they're bad.
It may not be a lot.
It's not much. I usually always try to do 20%.
Yeah. On everything.
On everything. If it's like we're going to a sit-down restaurant or something, I think 20% is like the standard. But, you know, you go to a different country, okay? So, like, when I went to London, the UK area...
They don't tip, right?
They don't take tips. Like, they're offended. They're like, please take this back.
Because they're probably paying their citizens actual decent wages. Right.
Whereas
America doesn't. Sorry.
Like, gratuity... No, you're right. Like, gratuity is incorporated in their salary. So it's automatically, like, added to their salary, and then sometimes it's automatically added to the bill. So like your end bill is just what the tip is included in.
I would do that.
So I mean, I think
it's
just different because it's not so much pressure, and they're just like, it's either already in their salary or it's already included on the bill, where it's like you don't have to choose. It's already a certain amount that they chose. And over in the UK, if I remember, it was like 18%. So it was just standard at 18%, and that's what like they tipped at.
Wow. I would probably maybe quit my full-time job to be a server if I knew I was going to make like a steady check that wasn't relying on tips.
Yeah, if you knew you were always going to get 18%.
Which brings me back to IHOP. Watching you, IHOP. This has been a few years, but I went there. First off, our IHOP has gone downhill a ton. It's not even that great. Sorry. Maybe it's been different, but it's been crappy. Anyways, I did a tipping on to-go orders.
How do you feel about that? I was going to ask about that.
It just, sometimes if I feel it, I'll do it, like a couple bucks, whatever. But I, as a server, I would be shocked if I ever got a tip on a to-go order. I'm like, what? Like, oh, thanks. I'm like,
really?
Because who should get that tip? The cooks. You're not. The server
keeps it in the bag.
Yeah, so like, if I got tipped, I'd be like, oh wow, thanks. And it'd only be like maybe a couple dollars or $5, but then like sometimes I would feel obligated to give it to the cooks because I'm not doing anything. I'm literally, you're on the phone or walking in, and then that's it. I'm not doing anything else. But I went to IHOP. I called in my order, went to pick it up. I didn't tip, and he looks down and he goes, so are you gonna leave a tip? Asked me.
The audacity.
Asked me, and I was like, no. I said, did you do anything? No. You didn't even take my order. It was a girl. You did nothing but walk it out to me. Why would I tip you for that? Go get your cooks. I'll go tip them, but I'm not tipping you.
Did you actually say that to him?
No, I looked at him and I was like, no, I'm not tipping you. I took my stuff and I left before you could spit in it. But I was like, you're kidding. Also, side note, we're out in the middle of nowhere and these houses are kind of nice.
I know. I was kind of getting distracted too because I'm like, I don't kind of like it. There was like a new barndominium out here and stuff too.
Did you see that log
So
cabin
sweet.
house? That was a really nice house too. Anyway, sorry, we're getting sidetracked. But anyways, let us know in the comments what you think on tipping culture. Is it getting out of hand? I think it is. Like, are they going to ask me for a tip when they change my oil in my car? Probably. That's what I feel like it's coming to.
Yeah.
Or like to-go orders. Am I wrong for not tipping?
Well, I feel like that is something that's so hard because it's like if you go to pick it up, do you? What is the?
I just realized there's not a thingy on this railroad track. Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
What is the proper thing to do with to-go orders? Are you supposed to tip? Are you not supposed to tip? I really have no clue. Like, no one's ever talked to me about that, so I don't know.
Am I wrong? That's what I'm saying. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
for not tipping?
I usually do. Sometimes I'll do like $1 or $2 because I feel bad and I feel like I have to tip because they're asking.
It just depends.
Yeah,
I think. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments.
We would love to know your opinions on this. I feel like it's a lot, and I feel like I agree with Brooke. It's way out of hand. I wish that it was just more standardized or just in certain places, just service oriented. Where
Where's
if it's like a if it's actually like a Subway or something like that, I don't think that they should be tipped, right?
Tip your tattoo artist.
Yeah, tip your eyebrow girl, tip your spray tan girl, tip your hair girl, your nail girl.
I know it's expensive to go and get that stuff done, but like, why would you not? You just had someone do your hair or do your nails, permanently put tattoos on you. Why would you not tip them?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking 20%, but like, which granted, my fiance doesn't expect it. He's like, anytime he gets it, he's like, oh, that was so nice. Like, he does not expect it at all. And I'm not saying anyone does, but like,
that's something I would expect people would tip for, though.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
also, let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Let us know your comments, your thoughts.
Could be wrong.
And definitely weigh in on this because we would love to know your thoughts. And
we hope you enjoyed my driving.
Yeah. Sorry for all the little distractions. We're just having a good time. We're on a field trip today.
We're trying not to let me cry.
Yes. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms, including
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Dear Dilemma Official.
See you next time, guys. Thanks for riding with us.